Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm the Fairy Tempest and this is another episode of the Accomplished Lady Challenge. We are back here at Longbourn and we will be having a dinner party today. But first, the family is just getting everything together, sort of going through all of the chores for the day and getting ready. So, Charlene, I have cleaning out the cow shed at the moment. Arthur is getting himself a bath. We're also going to get Nalani and Calliope up and get them ready for the day, I think. So, Nalani, why don't you come over here and take a bath, and then you can grab food. Calliope, it looks like, is already gonna go grab food. Let's take a look and see who's hungry. Looks like everybody is, so let's bring this to the table. Charlene made some eggs and toast this morning, so we're going to call to the meal and eat everyone in the household. Make sure everybody get something to eat today. So Nalani, we do have several things to take care of. I was kind of just focusing on a couple of skills at a time, but we do have a couple of skills to get through. So for this first part of the challenge, I want us to reach level 4 in charisma, knitting, piano, singing, violin, and writing, which would also, if you have downloaded the Accomplished Lady aspiration, that would fulfill that aspiration, or at least the first part of that aspiration. And also, we want to try and make sure that her character values get up really high so that she can get at least 3 positive character traits, I believe is what I said. Manners, I think, might be one of the easiest ones to get done. Responsibility might be difficult since, she's not in school, but we'll kind of have to be a little bit strategic about that, I think. Oh no, brown cow has been unhappy due to inadequate care. Oh gosh, alright, well, we're going to have to make sure that Charlene can keep up with all of this housework. Let's call over brown cow and take care of them. So looks like the ladies are taking their breakfast in the drawing room today. Calliope should change into her everyday, I think. Let's do this blue outfit today and go use the toilet. Arthur, let's see, he does not have any work today, but he could potentially use some logic. All right, Nalani, why don't you come and read a book, sort of ease into the morning. Let's read some one-word poems, an anthology. Ooh, all right, Nalani is all Nalani is all done reading, so let's have her do a small hoop, and I'm gonna have Hattie come in and mentor her. She just went for a little bit of a walk. Miss Calliope, how are you today? Why don't you, let's see, have you added a vase to this yet? We could add a fired ceramic vase to this, put this in our inventory, and perhaps start a new project. Hattie, are you able to mentor her in cross stitch? Is that possible? Apparently not. So, oh, she pricked herself real bad. Okay, so we are not going to attempt any more cross stitching for right now. We could, however, knit some clothing maybe. Knit some socks, some gray dotted socks. And I think Hattie should be able to mentor her in knitting. I do believe. Yes, please mentor her in knitting. So today we've got this dinner party. Calliope is inviting over some of her lady friends as well as their families. One of the goals of the Accomplished Lady Aspiration is to make a best friend forever, I believe. Yes, make a BFF. And Nalani does not yet know really any young ladies her age. So would be good if we got to know a little someone and made a friend. That's what I hope will be able to happen this evening. Poor Miss Hattie has Charlene has just been working non-stop today. There has been so much to do on the farm. Yeah, I'm debating giving her some help because I really think that this is a lot to put on one person. So we may end up hiring another person to help out in the house. Maybe Charlene will get married. We'll see. I'm thinking I want Charlene to make a grand meal tonight. Something real big since we're having a large party over. Looks like for ham dinner we would need some herbs, so I'm going to have her harvest some things from the garden, make sure that we have the freshest ingredients for tonight's meal. I do have the Simple Living lot trait on, or the challenge lot trait technically, and so we will be making sure that we have all of the ingredients for tonight's meal. In addition to a grand meal, we might want to get one other thing out on the table. We could also get something vegetarian in here, I think, because our governess Hattie is vegetarian and I keep forgetting and upsetting her stomach, so this time I'm going to make sure that everything is is kosher, as it were, for her. And that dinner party starts at 6 p.m. so we are going to have to start getting ready for that. I feel like Nalani would be pretty excited for her first big dinner party, first big event. So I think we will send the ladies upstairs, maybe have them gussy up in front of the mirror or something. Let's see. So we can have Nalani try to apply a little bit of makeup. Now, I am not the best at makeup, I'm going to be honest. Let's try brown eyes and rose lips. And let's see, Hattie, why don't you come upstairs and freshen up? And Calliope, are you serenading your husband? Aw, she was just serenading her husband. That's so nice. Can you put that away, sir? Because I think he was just reading that. And Calliope, yes, we're going to start, and I'm going to have you freshen up. Okay, I'm nervous that the makeup is going to look terrible, so we're not going to do it. I chickened out. But I will have Miss Nalani freshen up a little bit, get herself ready for the occasion. And then Miss Hattie, we are going to need you to wake up and start making some food. Our guests have started to arrive. You might recognize Jasminder Bida, and over here is her husband, Arun Bida. They are close friends of Calliope. And then over here we also have a family that I created. Oh, we are getting a call about a bribe. Okay, so, and it's from The creature keeper. This is concerning your upcoming case. When you're deliberating your ruling, if you happen to rule in our favor, we're willing to offer you a hefty sum of money. I believe Arthur would refuse that bribe personally. We are not going to stand for that. So, Charlene, my dear, I do believe I asked you to make some garden salad, please. I'm gonna just make sure that she didn't already make it and put it back in the icebox. No, okay, so if you could please make that garden salad, that would be fantastic. Who is this? Brant Hecking. I did not invite the Heckings, I don't think, so he might just be trying to visit just because. This is one of the Sims that I'm hoping Nalani will get along with. So that is, I already forget her name. Wait, come back, I forget your name. This is Kyla Guerrillo. So she is the daughter of Lila Guerra and I can't remember her mother's name. Brianna. Where'd she go? Hi, Brianna Guerra. So these are her parents, and I'm hoping that Nalani and she will get along. So we're gonna have, so Nalani, why don't you go introduce yourself to the young lady and get to know her. So Nalani has introduced herself to Kyla, and I'm going to, let's ask about her day and see how she's doing. I'm going to ask you to leave, sir, because you were actually not invited to this function. Please don't be an event crasher. Thank you. What is our first impression of each other? All right, not off to a great start. So Nalani thinks Kyla's a bit of a nature maniac, and Kyla finds Nalani to be in dreamland. Right, well, we will just kind of have to see how this goes. Why don't you ask her about her hobbies and skills, and maybe ask her about her favorite color. Even though they got off to a rough start, the girls have been engaging in a little bit of conversation, and Kyla did accept our invitation to be on the swings together. So I feel like that's a promising development, right? This hasn't happened to me before, but apparently being on the swing set can make Sims nauseous now. So now Nalani is a little bit nauseous, which is rough. Why don't we chalk it up to nerves, maybe complain about our problems and try to confide in Kyla a little bit. Ask her about her taste in music. We could also continue to get to know her a little bit. Let's just get to know her a little bit and hang out over here on these swings. Kyla's like, yeah, I feel you about all of that. I have no idea why I get nauseous on swing sets too, though. Kyla, it looks like, is a relatively confident person, because she is just coming in here with a whole lot of confidence. I think she would be a good friend for Nalani to have, potentially. Calliope definitely loves a good card game. She is thriving at the moment, entertaining her lady friends, and looks like it just wrapped up, and Hattie is over here playing the piano. Since she is the most proficient in the house, she often ends up sort of being a source of entertainment for everyone. All right, well, who knows, these Sims sitting down all nice and proper at the dining room table will last, but here we have our first big dinner party in the formal dining room. Looks like there wasn't enough room for the head of the house, Arthur, but we're all here and we're all having a pretty good time. And it looks like so far things are going pretty well. We've been getting to know Kyla a little bit. I think everybody's having a relatively good time. Why don't we tell Kyla an unbelievable story? Do we have, I wonder if they have a bar. I'm almost certain I gave them a bar. I feel like Arthur would make a drink for himself and for Arun, but I don't know if they actually have. They don't. Okay, well, that is something that I'm gonna have to add. No worries. Let's ask about the food, see if everyone enjoyed it. I'm going to make sure that Charlene gets something to eat as well, since she so thoughtfully prepared all of this for us. Everybody's looking very elegant, very nice today. I'm not sure what stink. Oh, you know what? I think one of the dogs stinks again. Let's give a friendly introduction to some of our guests to Nalani, because I think that will help raise some of her manners, I believe. Nalani's feeling pretty good. She's still feeling confident from brushing her teeth earlier. And I think we are well on our way to at least becoming friendly with Kyla, so I would say that this evening has been relatively successful. Well, she is exhausted after such a grand evening, but we definitely had a successful time. So we are currently in a food coma from the grand meal. We had such fantastic food, and Nalani is feeling elated from attending a party, especially one that went so well. Having her write in her journal before she goes to bed, but then we can end our evening and do some more skill building and reading tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I just got a very unexpected notification. Darling and Caesar have had some relations apparently, and now Darling is expecting puppies. We're gonna have a puppy. Alright, so this was, I think, a little bit on the shorter side of an episode, but I am going to end this part right here. I'm looking forward to trying to spend some more time with Kyla as well as some other teenagers in town. Potentially in the next part we could invite Kyla out to like a local tea room or something, and keep working on our skills and our goals and all of that good stuff. So I will end this part right here, and I'll see you next time.